What the student's intention was with the list, I'm not certain.
New developments in the investigation of a student who brought a loaded gun to Kingsley Middle School on Monday. Investigators say they now have a list of names that was found on the back of the boy's schoolwork. Good evening, I'm Kristen Lowe.
And I'm Mark Gillette. The teacher of the student's class was out of the building for several days this week. When she returned to class yesterday, she says she found the boy's list on the back of his study guide that somehow ended up in her school mailbox. The school immediately notified authorities and then contacted the parents of the students whose names were on that list. 7 at 4's Megan Morelli spoke with investigators today. She joins us now live from Kingsley Middle School with what she found out. Megan, what can you tell us?
Mark, Undersheriff Nathan Alger says they are still trying to figure out exactly what this fifth grader planned to do with this list. And as if the situation isn't already serious enough, some parents feel that the list, along with a loaded gun, is a little more frightening.
Kids are like, maybe he just had it for fun, just, like kids bring stuff to show their friends and stuff, but then finding out that it was, they actually had a list and stuff, that was upsetting.
A list containing the first names of 7 different students was found on the back of one fifth grader's study guide on Wednesday. The fifth grader, who investigators say brought a loaded .25 caliber handgun to school earlier in the week.
The student did have reasons for each and every name that was on the list. Some of those reasons would seem very non-impacting to you and I, but they left an impression with him.
School and law enforcement officials say the list was difficult to make out and that it had a title, but they wouldn't say what the title was.
I don't know that the list is a credible threat in and of itself due to some inconsistencies and just some weird information on it. Obviously, I'm not going to get into that because that's a police investigation.
But while the list contained 7 names, officials say they only found 1 round of ammunition in the gun, and they didn't find anything else on the boy.
Yes, his story initially is making less sense now, and it may appear that his reasons for bringing that gun to school were a little more surreptitious than what he initially offered us.
And parents who say they know the student involved are surprised by the whole situation.
He's always been a quiet kid, so I was really surprised to find out that it was him and stuff, because I didn't think that, he would do something like that.
Alger says the 11-year-old boy has expressed to them multiple times that he never intended to harm anyone. Reporting live in Grand Traverse County, Megan Morelli, 7 and 4 News.